Hi guys, Robo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 18 on the Xbox One X. It is finally time to get aboard our MotoGP bike. We've gone for the Ducati, the Aspar Ducati. We haven't got to go through Q1 in qualifying, we're going straight through to Q2. So let's get it underway and see where we can qualify for the first round of the season at Qatar. Okay, well, it's been quite promising in free practice. Like I said, I did go straight through to Q2. Yeah, it's been going well. I haven't been top in the timesheets, but I have been inside the top 5. So, yeah, let's see what we can do in qualifying. See if we can get on the front 2 rows. Just turn the ECU stuff down. Okay, let's go out on track and get ready to do some qualifying. First time we're going to be qualifying on this bike. Okay, out we go. Getting ready for qualifying. Obviously, with it being Q1 and Q2, they're only 15-minute sessions, so we haven't got a lot of time. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so currently we're 6th place. Going across the line, staying in 6th for now. Let's see if we can improve on that on this lap. As you can see on the side of your screen, that it is Andrea DeVizioso who's on pole at the moment with 151.3. Let's see if we can better that time or get as close to it as possible. Well, whoa, we're very close at the moment. The first sector, it has to be said, has been my strongest sector in free practice. I was gaining so much time in just that one first sector, but then losing it everywhere else. Okay, into turn 7, getting wide, but we can cut that back and get a better exit. Okay, we're just under 2 tenths off. Not looking too bad at the moment. Made a couple of mistakes on this lap. We've got the quick right-handers coming up. We turn 12. 13. And 14, which is the slowest of the 3. Into turn 15, and then we just got the final corner. Let's see if we can get a good run through there. A good run out, fire it out, and get down the straight to the start-finish line. So we've dropped a few positions on that lap, but what is this lap going to put us up to? 3rd place, front row, just under 2 tenths off. That's not bad, I'll take that.
Let's have a look at the times after the second and last qualifying session. Our live broadcast ends here for today. Thanks for joining us. Tune in again tomorrow for live coverage of the MotoGP Class Grand Prix.
So yeah, starting on the front row.
The cameras are accompanying us on a tour of their favourite riders for today's MotoGP race. We can't make predictions, but judging from the extremely competitive qualifying sessions, we're sure we're going to see a fantastic show.
I'm sure we are as well. Okay, let's do this one then. So starting on the front row for the first race of the season, that's not bad.
Qatar Motorcycle Grand Prix will start shortly here in Doha, and the riders are ready to compete on an amazing illuminated racetrack.
Damn right. Okay, what can we do here? Let's see. Okay, here we go. God, they got really good starts, especially Marquez. He was fired it right off. Okay, well, we're staying in 3rd place for the time being as we go into turn 1. Just behind DeVizioso and Marquez. We've gone a bit wide on the exit though. That's lost us a little bit of time. Crutchlow's passed. So we are back behind Cal Crutchlow. Oh, we got a better run. So we're back up to 3rd place. We've got Crutchlow. We are back with Andrea DeVizioso. into turn 6. A tight hairpin, out we come. And a little bit wide, but we can cut that back. Don't know where DeVizioso's going. He's all over the inside curb. Look at right through turn 9. Oh, run in a bit too deep there. So we've got 7 laps to do around here. See if we can stay with these guys, and if we can get past, let's see if we can do that and get in second place, and then hopefully fight for the lead. So I did notice that during free practice, top speed wise, my Ducati is nowhere near as quick as the other Ducatis. Even Tito Rabat was pulling away from me on the straight. So I don't think we're going to be able to do much on the straight. Maybe pick up a little bit of slipstream from DeVizioso. But that is going to be lap number 1 done. And we're staying in 3rd place for now. That's exactly where we qualified. We're all over the back of DeVizioso now. We're going to get him. I'll try and get him through the right-hand kink of turn 3. He pulls away out of turn 2 though. And we close back in through turn 3. Not quite the drive to get past him into turn 4. Okay, well, we took that a bit too tight. Thought I was going to go into the back of him then. Oh, we made a couple of mistakes now. Wide again. Well, that's 3 corners we messed up in a row. So we've lost a bit of time on them. We'll have to try and get that back. Luckily, we haven't lost any more positions. This has not been a good lap so far. This is only lap 2 as well. Still got a long way to go in this race. Through the quick right-handers, turn 12, 13 and 14. The good thing is, being in this team, we're not expected to win. Our objective is pretty low. I think it's about 15th place. So I mean, we're way above our objective now. And if we can finish here, that will really help us out for development points. So, we will be able to do a bit of development after this race. So we're still staying in 3rd. We've got Crutchlow behind us. Just have to see if we can keep him behind me. Well, Marquez and DeVizioso are both pulling away from me. 3/4 of a second. I don't think I've got the outright pace to get with them. I'll try. But hey, if we can get on the podium, that'll be an awesome start to the season. And we'll get to see one of those podium animations, cutscenes. This hasn't been too bad so far. I was expecting to be a bit further down, but we managed to get on with it and just, well, remain in the same place we qualified, 3rd place. A bit wide on the exit there, pulled a little wheelie. That lost us a bit more time. Okay, well that is going to be lap number 3 finished with. Time for lap number 4. We're doing just enough to keep Crutchlow behind me. Yeah, so hopefully we will be able to do a little bit of development after this race. And it'll be interesting to see, well, how much things are going to cost, because between Moto3 and Moto2 development costs quite a bit more than Moto3. So I'm expecting it to be a bit more expensive again for MotoGP. But we'll find that out after this race. I would like to say that we are top Ducati, but we're not, because we've got the factory Ducati of Andrea Dovizioso just ahead of us. But we're the second best Ducati at the moment, so that's not too bad. And it's not even one of the favoured Ducatis. Obviously you've got the factory team, and you've got Pramac Ducati. And then this team's usually about third in line, just ahead of the Avintia team. But they have been struggling this season, it has to be said. I mean, Bautista got his best result at the last race in Assen, but previous to that, this season, he hasn't been anywhere. Neither has Carol Abraham. Obviously, the team switching to Yamahas, it's looking like, for next year. And it's going to be taken over by the Sepang International Circuit team. Interesting to see what riders they go for. I mean, the riders they got there at the moment, Bautista and Abraham, we messed that up. Can't really say that they're doing enough to warrant a ride again next year. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So we are on lap 5. See, the gap's kind of pretty much stabilised, or if it is extending, it's only very, very gradually. But we're keeping them honest at the moment. Marquez has only got a little gap over Dovizioso. Tyres aren't feeling too bad at the moment. It's definitely my rear tyre that is worn a little bit more than my front, which isn't what we're used to. We're usually used to our front wearing more than our rear. Obviously we've got more power to put through the rear in the MotoGP bikes, so we will be spinning it up a bit more than what we have done in the past. Spun up at the final corner then. Right, we are coming round to start the penultimate lap, lap number 6. And we are still in third place with Crutchlow behind us. But we've got a big gap over Crutchlow, so we pulled away from him. We are going with these guys, but I'm just not going quick enough to be able to close them down enough. The third place, that will be a very nice start to the season. So we are the Moto3 World Champions, the Moto2 World Champions. Can we win the MotoGP title in our first season? Wow. Time will tell, but if we can continue doing good results like this, then sure, why not? The only problem is, when I was in both Moto3 and Moto2 and I was looking through the results, it was only ever Marquez and Dovizioso that were winning races, which is a bit annoying. And I think they definitely need to patch that and make the other riders a bit more competitive. But yeah, they are both ahead of me at the moment, so that's not good. If those two are going to be my main championship rivals, then that's not good that they've already got an upper hand on me. But you know, this bike's going to be getting stronger the more upgrades we do to it. The more I get used to it as well. So yeah, we'll just have to keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully we can keep getting on the podium. We'll definitely keep finishing in the points. And then we'll just go from there. Take each race as it comes. If we can win some, great. If not, then oh well, we're still hitting or very much overachieving our team expectations. We are on the final lap now. We've dropped back a little bit from DEgITx now. I can tell just by looking that that gap is extended just a little bit. But it's still enough that I'm definitely not going to catch him. We have a huge gap over Crutchlow. So we haven't got to worry about any attacks from behind, so that's good. I mean, I think I'm going to have to just settle down now and settle for third place. I really can't see me catching DEgITx. Keep going a little bit wide as well. So I think that yeah, we're doing alright. It will be a podium on our first time of asking on a MotoGP bike, so that's good. Alright, through the quick right-handers. We've just got a few corners left to go. And that will be race 1 done in MotoGP. Of course, the MotoGP category, it's a category everyone wants to get to as quick as possible, really. It's the main meat of the game. Into the final corner. And now we just got to run to the line. We are going to finish on the podium in our first MotoGP racing career. Marquez wins, DEgITx second, and I finish in third place. And it looked like Crutchlow was going to take fourth. That wasn't too bad. We qualified in third and we finished in third. We hit our objectives, so that's good.
Soon, cameras will take us to the podium to see the award ceremony. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the final ranking of the MotoGP class.
Well, there we go. And third in the championship because of that. Obviously, only first race, so we're just behind Honda in the Constructors' title. And we are fourth in the team championship. So that's not too bad. Finished ahead of teammates.
These days, the podium is extremely valuable. MotoGP has never had so many competitive riders at the same time. Today, they were at their best, and they deserve to celebrate. The level of the championship is
yeah, there we go.
Consistent
Splash the
results seem to be
champagne.
the secret to a good season.
Alright, it is time to do some bike development. So, I'm going to go with engine to begin with. Could definitely use a bit more traction and a bit more power as well, which I didn't think I'd be saying a bit more power from a Ducati. Yeah, they cost a little bit more to start with than the Moto2s. And then, yeah, second level is even more expensive. So, yeah, it's definitely going to start costing us more to develop this bike. But if we can keep hitting our objectives, then that's fine. Next race, Argentina.
You can see on your screens now are the general times referring to the first qualifying session. Remember that the fastest two riders have earned a place in the second round, which will be starting any moment now.
Again, straight through to Q2. And yeah, free practice was all dry and I was quickest in all the practices, and I've just seen that this qualifying session is going to be raining. So yeah, all my hard work and free practice is probably not going to pay off. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, in previous MotoGP games, the AI were really piss poor in the wet. Really weak. So we're going to find out how they are in MotoGP 18.
We will soon find out whether he's looking for a quick lap time or whether he's trying out something for the race.
Okay, out we go. It is raining. We're going to have to go careful because I remember playing online and doing some wet races with the MotoGP bikes. Front end on the brakes is quite dodgy, so we're going to have to go careful on the brakes. Okay, well currently we're in 11th place and we are rapidly running out of time. There's only 1.5 minutes left to go. So we have got a big mountainous climb here. Cannot get near that lap time that Dovizioso's put in. I mean, we're not going to be finishing any lower than 12th because this is Q2. There's only 12 riders take part in that. So we could be starting basically almost in the middle of the grid. So we're 2/10 off at the moment. That's my personal best through there. Bit wide. Can cut that back though. I'm not going to be able to get another lap. Well, it's going to be very tight anyway, but I can't see myself getting another lap. Fucking hell. Okay. That almost went really badly. Span up on the grass. I think we probably lost a bit too much time then. I think 11th place, that's going to be it. Wow, okay, we're still doing a PB, despite the fact that we almost high-sided myself. Right, well, let's keep pushing. We've got a couple corners left to go. So, flag's about to come out, so we won't get another lap. We're currently 11th, and we're going to finish. I don't know. It's gone straight to this camera angle, so I don't know where we finish. We're going to have to wait for the results to come up. Here we go. Not inside. 11th. So we didn't actually improve on position, just on time, I think. Okay, starting in 11th place for the race. That's not ideal.
The cameras are accompanying us on a tour of their favourite riders for today's MotoGP race. We can't make predictions, but judging from the extremely competitive qualifying sessions, we're sure we're going to see a fantastic show.
Yeah, so it's a wet track for this race, which we can go a little bit quicker than what we can for the full raining. Just seeing that I've switched to the smaller brakes as well, just because the bigger brakes kind of lock a lot easier.
Everything here is ready to start the race at Termas de Rio Hondo. Riders just have one thing on their mind now, being the first to cross the finish line.
Alright, what can we do from 11th place on the grid? We've got Danny Pedrosa just beside us. Again, not everyone on their grid positions again. Here we go. Argentina, wet track. That's actually a pretty decent start. We are moving up a few positions. We are just behind Vinales. We've got the two Suzukis beside me. And we made it 3 positions there, so we are up to 5th place. Cal Crutchlow, he's just ahead. That wasn't such a bad start. I think that's Jack Miller up there in 3rd place as well. He had a good qualifying session and a good start to this race as well. We've already got a bit of a gap to Crutchlow. And we are pulling away from Vinales at the moment as well. Turn 5, that is probably going to be a bit horrible when the brakes into there a bit later on in the race. We've got 8 laps to do around here. We're going to have to watch out for our front end into turn 5. I did crash here a little bit in qualifying. We've caught back up to Crutchlow. Turn 8 used to be quite a slippery corner in MotoGP 17 and 16 for that matter. But in the dry run there, it's not too bad. On a wet track, it's okay. Obviously I've got traction control turned on as well, just because in the wet, definitely need it. Unless you want to be really sliding all over the place and spinning up. Oh, Vinales trying to come through. I'm not going to let you. I did leave the door open, so he tried to come through, but he managed to hold him off. That's lost us a little bit of time on Crutchlow. Closing on the brakes there into turn 1. Out we come. Into turn 2. We are right on Crutchlow at the moment. Can we get past him? This is the corner I've been losing the most time out of in the wet. In the dry I was fine through there, but in the wet, I mean, Crutchlow's just pulled out a bit of a gap there. Still got Vinales right behind me. Into turn 5. That wasn't too bad. Oh, Vinales is passed. No, he's not. Again, that's the second time he's tried coming through. And again, I managed to just deny him that position. Wow, the front 4 are all pulling away from me. Argentina usually a decent round for me, but I mean, we're currently 5th place, still way above our objective of 15th. But not good for the championship when the 2 leaders are out front. Got Dovizioso leading and Marquez in 2nd. Miller is in 3rd. Dovy's just done the fastest lap, which was quicker than my lap as well. I only done a 1:40.5. Dovizioso was in the 1:39s. So yeah, it's we're gonna already be losing more points on those guys because we got 2 riders in front of me, in between myself and Marquez, and 3 riders in between myself and Dovizioso. So they will be extending their lead in the championship. And they'll probably be level on points as well if it stays as it is. As Marquez won the first race. And Dovi, if he wins this one, they will be joint on points. Crutchlow is exactly a second ahead. Yeah, this isn't ideal at the moment, it has to be said. But as long as we stay on, at least the AI aren't like really weak in the wet anymore. So that's good. MotoGP 17 you could win by like 10 seconds in the wet. Or even more. MotoGP 18 they've definitely stepped up the game for wet races. $1:39.4 for Dovizioso, $1:39.6 for me. So I was only a couple of tenths off of Dovizioso's time then. So I am getting a bit quicker. Obviously, the more I get used to these conditions, hopefully I will get a bit quicker. But still a couple of tenths slower than Dovizioso in the lead. Marquez is still right behind him, so he's obviously doing similar lap times. That was better through there. I can't see me catching those guys ahead of me. Crutchlow's pulling away, so the others definitely are as well. Jack Miller, he could end up on the podium. It's over a second the gap to Crutchlow now. I mean, he is staying with Miller, but whether he can get past or not is another matter. I've still got Vinales right behind me. So we're not really pulling away from him too much. He's keeping me honest. Come on. We can do this. We need to do this. Just don't throw it down the road. Let's just keep getting points and see what we can do. So DEgITx has just gone quicker again. I done pretty much exactly the same lap time as I did last lap. So I think DEgITx has gone quicker every single lap so far. And in previous MotoGP games, in a wet track... Oh! Vinales is coming through. No, he's not. Again. He's had a go. But yeah, previous MotoGP games, on a wet track, you would eventually get a drying line. Doesn't seem like we're getting one on MotoGP 18. All still seems pretty wet to me. There's no obvious dry line. Well, there is a little bit of a line through here. Maybe it's just going to be on certain parts of the track. No dry line through there. It just makes me wonder if that's why DEgITx is able to go quicker and quicker every lap. It doesn't really seem to be making any difference to me. So we're coming to the end of lap number 5. We've still got Vinales. Ah, that's Rossi behind us now, I've just seen. So Rossi is up to 6th place. Into turn 12 and 13. Gone a little bit wide. No one's coming through though, so that's good. Dovi again. Another fastest lap. I went 3/10 slower on that lap. So I'm not finding any of the dry patches, if there are any. So this is lap 6. We've got Rossi right behind me now. And then Vinales right behind him. So it seems like Rossi's definitely getting quicker as well in this race. I have to try and do everything to keep him behind. Into turn 5. Okay, so Crutchlow is off in the distance. We're definitely not going to catch him anymore. I don't think we were to begin with, actually. Staying in 5th for now, spinning up the rear quite a bit though. Starting to lose a bit of rear end grip, starting to lose a bit of front end grip as well. Altogether, just losing some grip. Rossi is there, he's ready to pounce. We're going to have 2 laps left to try and hang on to 5th place as we go into 13. Dovi again, another fastest lap. 1:39 flat. I did a 1:39.9 again. So nowhere near the pace of DEgITx at the front. We've gone a bit wide. That's inviting Rossi through, not quite though. Wasn't such a good exit either. Into turn 2. Oh, Rossi trying to go around the outside. Oh, go off the curb. Okay. Oh, he's come through. He's gone through on the inside through turn 3. So Rossi is up to 5th place. Can I use his slipstream? Gonna have to see if I can fight back and get that 5th place back. Still got Vinales right behind me. He's able to get out of corners better, so he's got better rear end grip. Obviously the tyre wear doesn't seem to affect the AI at all. He's pulling away from me already. So there's literally nothing I can do. So we're down to 6th place now. That's even worse for our championship at the moment, but luckily it is a long season. So we're going to have one more lap after this. Can't stay on par with Rossi. He's pulling away. And Vinales is lining up behind me to try and gain 6th place, which hopefully he won't. Dovi again, 138.8. And I was in a 140.4, way off. Rossi's already over a second ahead. Gone a bit wide. I can hear Viñales. He's not coming through yet though. Is he going to do the same move that Rossi done last time through turn 3? Or maybe not. I've just left the door wide open. He's through. No, he's not. I'm on the inside for turn 3. No, I'm not. He's through. He's got me. Oh, Lorenzo trying to come through as well. Almost lost 2 positions there. Can I fight back with Viñales? Well, if he pulls away like Rossi did, then yeah, we may be having some issues. Wow, we may even struggle to stay in 7th place. That's not good. Viñales, he's pulling away now, so I can't stay with the Yamahas. Ooh, okay, we gained a lot on the brakes there. Wasn't expecting that. So we have caught back up to Viñales somehow. Can we get him? Come on. Just not got the rear grip to get the drive out of corners. Unless I really go for a dive bomb into here, but I don't want to do it Ian One. So Dovi, another fastest lap, 138.6. And there we go. It is a 7th place for me at Termas de Rio Honda in Argentina. However, we still hit our objective. We still beat our objective by a few positions, so it's okay.
While the riders enjoy the acclaim of the fans on their victory lap, let's take a look at the final ranking of today's race.
I think Rossi done the fastest lap actually, 138.4. Yeah. Okay. If he got going a bit quicker, then... Anyway, we've slipped down to 4th in the championship now. We've only got 25 points, so we're 20 points behind Dovizioso already, and Marquez, because they're on the same points. Ducati are leading the championship though. Well, they're joint with Honda. And we have slipped down to 6th place with our team in the team standings. I've done my best.
This rider is doing an excellent job, and the results show it. The next step is fighting for the results that matter, and it looks like he's on the right path.
Well, hopefully. Hopefully next race will be better. Circuit Americas. Okay, well, we can do a bit more bike development. So let's go for brakes. Modularity, just to stop the brakes from locking up. And then I think we'll do a bit of aerodynamics. Do a bit of penetration, try and get through the air a bit better. So there we go. First 2 races done in MotoGP. A podium in the first race and a 7th place in the second. Let's look at the championships. Red Bull Rookies hasn't even started yet. So Moto3. Marco Bezzecchi's leading from Canet and Jorge Martin. That's good. Moto2, Baldassarri leading Alex Marquez and Bagnaia in 3rd. And MotoGP, obviously Dovizioso and Marquez on exactly the same points. And I'm down in 4th place, just behind Cal Crutchlow. Anyway, guys, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. And I shall see you guys in the next video. See you!